What is going on, you guys? Bashtian here, and I'm really excited to go ahead and show you guys the brand new card coming out of Dawn of Majesty. We have Protector Spirit Loagaeth. That's you know what? That's the name of Loagaeth. Anyway, so this is the brand new card that was just released today, coming out of Dawn of Majesty. Really, in just 6 days, coming out in the OCG. So really excited to go ahead and what the card is able to do. But essentially, I just want to go ahead and talk about this card. I'll also be talking about the Retort Fusion as well. That's probably going to be in the next video, this video. I don't know what it's going to be on, but I'm just so excited for this. So essentially what it is a level 7 light fairy effect monster. You can only use this card's first and second effects once per turn each. So hard once per turn each, that's fine. Just no problem at all. Let's see. So if a fairy monster you control activates its effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Already a free 2400 beast stick for any fairy type monster. Absolutely insane. And essentially it's if any fairy activates the effect. So even if you are playing Drytrons and you activate Herald in your hand to negate some BS that your opponent's playing, you still get to go ahead and summon this card on your turn. Absolutely insane. Second effect. Right, so you can target one face-up card your opponent controls and one. You don't mind about the Herald effect. So if a fairy monster you control activates this effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. So any fairy-based archetype's going to be absolutely blowing up with this card. I'm definitely thinking about what I can do with it. Free 2400 beater, say less. Anyway, so you can target one face-up card your opponent controls and one attack position monster you control. Banish the first target, and if you do, change the second target to defense position. That is perfectly fine. You're banishing something on your opponent's board, not sending to the graveyard, not destroying. Really good. It does target, but it banishes, so it kind of makes up for it here and there depending on what you're going up against. Third effect, if this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one monster on the field. It cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Third effect, it leaves a little bit more to be desired, but the first and second effect are really good and has amazing application for, you already know, my favorite best deck, Trickstar. So this, I think, is going to be great support for it. But it's also might be able to work with things like the Doremicore archetype. I believe they're all fairy type monsters as well. You can play this in the counter fairy to have more interruption. There's so many really great fairy style archetypes that just get such a great boost from this. Just being able to interrupt your opponents, to be able to banish cards on your opponent's board. Personally, I am going to be experimenting this with Trickstar. What else do you expect from me? But this is just something that Dawn of Majesty itself as a set, I think, is going to be a real winner. It's come out with some amazing cards. Now the next card I want to go ahead and talk about, I'll just go ahead and do it all in one video. Why not? Let's do it. So if you scroll down a little bit more, and I missed the initial upload of this because I don't know if you saw. Well, I'll be explaining it in a further video, but essentially my computer completely just stopped working. So I thought it'd be weird if I couldn't, make the video the best possible. So here I am a few days later. But anyway, so a few days ago, we actually got, 2 days ago from time recording this video, we got the reveal of the Retort Fusion, Instant Fusion copy spell card. Is insane. So once this thing finally decides to load, I swear I have good internet. It's just not want to function with me right now. But anyway, so Retort Fusion, what it basically does is you get to pay 1,000 life points to special summon any non-effect level 6 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck. There we go. So pay 1,000 life points, special summon one level 6 or lower non-effect fusion monster from your extra deck. But I cannot attack. Also destroy during the end phase. Those two are completely irrelevant. What I wanted to go ahead and talk about is the fact that they pretty much made an instant fusion at 3. Now I know what you might be thinking, it's not exactly instant fusion because instant fusion would be any level 5. I believe it's level 5. I might be tripping, but any fusion monster level 5 or below, and you can go ahead and activate the effects. As I think they have the same where you have to get rid of it eventually, but this is so good because it's such an amazing extender, and the fact that it was released with another fusion monster that we can use to go ahead and summon it with is absolutely nuts. So this is actually the only level 2 target you're going to have in the entire history of Yu-Gi-Oh! I was going ahead and do some research, but Alvain, the Final Nothingness, is a level 2 Dark Fairy Fusion Tuner monster. No effect, but it's a fairy, so it has a little bit of synergy with the other card potentially. We'll see. I mean, that doesn't really have an effect, but you can go ahead and use this to maybe elevate yourself into something that might give you that effect. Level 2, level 7, make a level 9 synchro. You know, maybe there's some virtual world synergy. There's no virtual world synergy, but it's still very interesting to think about that this is actually a tuner monster. And when I think about this, is not the only non-effect fusion tuner that we have gotten in the game. I actually went to Project Ignis and I went ahead and checked out all of our possible targets. So this is all of the level 6 targets you're gonna have for this card. You have 18 level 6 targets: Crimson Firebird, a whole bunch of cards no one's ever seen before, Steam Gyroid. You can play Sandwich now, broken, absolutely broken, level 6, Spellcaster Dark. Let's see, a whole bunch of trash. But you're not going to be playing these cards because these cards themselves are broken, but because they have potential opportunity to be extenders. Now, there are no level 1 non-effect fusion monsters, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean there aren't any other ones. So those are the level 6s. Here for the level 5s. Now, the Sea Monster of Theseus actually is a level 5 tuner monster that can be special summoned with this because it has no effect. This card came out, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago, and it got a lot of hype before it came out, and then it just completely died down because it's completely, I guess, unreliable. There's not really many things you can do with it. If it were level 6, you can go ahead and use this for Zulkin, but it's not level 6. Actually, I believe Zulkin needs a level 5. Am I tripping? Let me read this. 2 level 5 or higher monsters with the same level. 2 level 5 or higher monsters with the same level. So anything that can make this and another level 5 monster, you pretty much can make Zulkin go into Crystal Wing. So that is an option that you have available for you guys as well. You got Metal Foe support in here, some trash. Let's see, anything good. You can play Flame Swordsman in your warrior decks, very spicy. What actually you can do, I don't know if this is applicable, but it's a warrior, it's a fire warrior, Infernobles, it's a level 5, maybe, we'll see. But it's definitely something that's worth at least looking into. Maybe Inferno will get immediate support from this. I was trying to look for a, let's see, a machine light, but I don't think I was able to find a machine light monster for like the Cyber Dragon decks. You do have a level 5 machine in the form of Cybersaurus, so there is that. If you know, if it does come up, there's no light machine, unfortunately, or else that'd be absolutely insane. And then they released another one in Dawn of Majesty. Dawn of Majesty so far has become an absolutely just powerhouse of a set. I personally love most of the cards they've included in it. I'm very much excited for it. For your level 4 support for any rank 4 spam deck, rank 4 spam I think is gonna just completely blow up starting on here. Essentially playing cards like Rare Fish, so you can go into Bahamut Shark Toad. It's gonna be so easy now. Just pay 1,000 life points to have a free Toad on board with Bahamut Shark. Insane. You have Warrior support, Dragon support, Wing Beast support. Level 4 is not the most diverse, but I think it's very powerful as to what its potential can be moving forward. So I think that's something that's very exciting moving forward as well. Let's see, as far as level 3 support, again, not that many. You get the Fusionist, the Trash Knight, another Trash Knight, and another Trash Warrior. So I don't really see too much level 3, but I literally went and looked at every single option that there is to summon this card. I believe there's over like 30 plus different monsters that you can summon with it. Some better than others, of course, but it really gives you that versatility that you were looking for with a card like Instant Fusion being at 1. I think this is really going to take that cake. So there's no level 1s yet, but there is a level 2, like I said, the Final Nothingness. I think it's going to be really interesting moving forward, honestly. I think that what Konami is doing by putting you know, so much great support in Dawn of Majesty is going to be amazing for Yu-Gi-Oh! Overall. It's been a while since we've had a really good solid, a really good and solid booster set, I want to say. I know that the past two were left a lot to be desired. Probably the last good one was Genesis Impact, but strictly just because it has Drytrons in it. Everything else in there was absolutely garbage. And then of course the Magistus Link 1, the light. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about Dawn of Majesty. Let me know what you guys think about the Retort Fusion, honestly, and the level 7 light fairy monster that we spoke about in the beginning. I think they're going to be really interesting to see what the current players are able to do with them moving forward, how we can go ahead and implement them into the current meta game. I think it's going to be really exciting. I think it's going to be great and healthy for the game to see, you know, just instant fusion targets just come out again, you know, except for, of course, Elder Entity Norden and the what's it called? This Panzer Dragon. No. But yeah, leave a like if you guys did enjoy the video. Subscribe for more video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I will see y'all in the next one.